Hello, hello, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Out. Fair enough. How are you doing, Kirsty? You alright? If your sister stays overnight, you'll be on live again just for the peace of it. It's well worth doing. Can you hear me and see me? Good. Um, there will be sneezes. There will be sneezes. Just letting you know now. There will be sneezes. Mandy, you'll be cooking, won't you? Netherlands wearing blue. I don't mind that. I'm wearing the same colour. Esther, how you doing? How's things? You okay? I've gone with a sort of orangey colour behind me. I couldn't get any yellow to work. I put yellow at the top, but it's not really coming through too well. Yellow tends to look a little bit white. Unfortunatamente. Looks very, very colourful in the stadium now. Blue and yellow are two very, very good colours. Especially all blue and all yellow. Looks great on the screen. Very nice. I think this is another game where Yamar on toast. Oh, it is, but wake up, Patrick's. Just make sure I'm logged into Botrix at the moment. Well, I'm definitely signed in. I don't know why Botrix isn't working. Nice shirt, it is. Very nice shirt. Botrix like totally being a barge. I totally. Yanis Hadji playing for Romania. They're the son of the legend Georgi Hadji. On the floor. Good player, but obviously nowhere near as good as his dad. Must be horrible having to carry that name around with you. It is Jeff. It is Jeff. And Edward Iordanescu, the coach, is also the son of Angel Iordanescu, who used to be the Romanian manager. Louise, how are you doing? Had a week just driving home. I will try to commentate as much as possible for you. Not much happening at the moment. Apart from Ronald fucking Koeman appearing on the screen. The sooner Netherlands get rid of him and get a decent manager in, the better. He is absolutely awful. In, Mandy's back. beersy boozies and mate tea, isn't it? Lots going on in there, very nice. Nicolodopus. There you go, there's his dad. There's Georgie. I know I'm saying that now and people who are watching this might not have a clue what I'm on about because it's not on the screen, but Georgie Hadji was just on the screen there. What a legend. What a player. Oh, here we go. Slaanje, Yachida, Goeiedag. Now then, there's loads going on, isn't there? Oof. That's a tight offside. Very tight. Tight like a tiger. So Koeman instructing Brian Brobby, so he'll probably play later. He will do. I don't mind Brobby. He's a good player, him. Oh, man. I took my antihistamine earlier on. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much today. Doesn't feel very hay fevery today. Shot on target. By Xavi Simons. Not the best, but it's worth having a go. You never know with these goalkeepers that are universally shite at the moment, aren't they? Apart from Diego Costa last night, who was absolutely superb for Portugal. Joey, how you doing? USA is out to the Copa America. I've seen that. There seem to be a lot of very unhappy fans as well. Wasn't the referee a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Shite. Hadji now with the hairnet on, looking like he's serving dinners in a South Californian penitentiary or something. You know, we've seen those films of those people. I found Jesus while I was in jail, except it wasn't pronounced Jesus, it was pronounced Jesus, and he was my cellmate. Those people. Hadji, of course, who was on loan from Glasgow Rangers last season. Very strange signing when they got him. Very strange. There's loads of Romanians there, isn't he? Oh, absolutely bouncing up and down in the stands. Behind that goal is just yellow as far as the eye can see. It's amazing. Coldplay would love this. You've only just got the notification for this on your phone now. Terrible behaviour, YouTube. Terrible behaviour. You know, an Angel and a Jesus and their brothers. Sounds very Spanishy Mexican for Wales, to be honest with you. Have they got a third brother called Gabriel? And a really, really old brother called Moses? This has definitely been the best tournament I've seen for the underdogs really having a go, and I think Romania would be seen as a slight underdog in this. even though they are a very good team in their own right. They are probably underdogs and they have a proper go here. Don't show people too much respect, otherwise they'll just walk all over you. Get into it. Oh, they've got one player with dyed hair, Romania. Seems to be a tradition when they get to finals. Although, why has he got blue? Strange. Memphis Depay, we're being linked with him at the moment at Everton. I can't imagine that going down too well. That stupid fucking headband. Ooh, tacos. Go ahead. Yeah, Dutch goalkeeper Verbruggen, isn't it? Verbruggen doesn't look the best. Is he the first choice now? But to be fair, Van der Sar was an absolutely incredible goalkeeper. I think comparisons are a little bit unfair. Oh, Depay. Keeper made a good save. That looked like it was offside. Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah. But good play from the Dutch. Looking forward, making runs. Offside by a mile, but at least they're going for it, trying. Get that ball forward, get the forwards making runs. There's a bit of pace up there. Whatever flavour you want, it's there. Send me a pic. Ali's been drawing a sword. Very tattooish, that. And by tattooish, I don't mean where the Ewoks live. You know, Star Wars jokes for the kids. What's everyone having? Oh, it's Kirsty behind the bar, is she? I'm officially putting you behind here if I can find you on here. There you go. She is now, Mandy, she is, and the alarm's going on. And with a bit of luck, we'll hear some piggly ding later. In half an hour's time, you'll hear piggly ding. Yeah, Van der Sar had a stroke last year, didn't he? Poor sod, I've seen that. Incredible goalkeeper, though. Seen him play many a time at Goodison. Always had a good game against us as well. We could have won far more games against United when he was playing for them. Or Fulham, actually, as well. Very good goalkeeper. Huge as well, absolutely huge. Oh, chance here, Romania. Gotta watch out for that. One ball in through the back. Defenders had no idea what was going on there. Romania, there's chances here for them. There is chances. The Dutch do not look good at the back at all. I am surprised. Oh, shot again, yeah. Just over the bar by Romanians. They'll have been watching the previous game, and if you can just stretch the pitch, put your left and your right wingers quite wide, the defenders won't know what to do and where to go, and you can stretch that pitch. Just get down the sides, go down the outsides, and the Dutch won't have a clue, even though they're trying to play a 3 at the back, aren't they? Go on. Dutch on the attack. Very good tackle. Throw in. Come on, lad, get up. Yeah, Bergwijn, a very, very quick player. They don't seem to be using the players to the best of their abilities at the moment. There's plenty of pace there, lots of skill with the likes of Xavi Simons. Not playing to the best of the, or to the strengths at least anyway. You think down this right hand side the Dutch would be absolutely incredible. Good overlapping full back, who's playing right wing back by the look of it in this formation. And Bergwijn with loads of pace. Keep getting it out there, keep bombing on past the full back. It's not overly difficult. Well, they say they're playing with a back 4, but they seem to have someone dropping in. Is it Schouten or Reinders? One of them drops in and sort of makes it a 3. Or they're playing with that. Ake comes across, Dumfries bombs on, so it becomes a 3. So it is quite fluid tactically. But on that right hand side, Dumfries and Bergwijn should be causing all kinds of trouble. Yeah, got him behind him. Corner, yep. Just keep on getting in behind, on the right hand side especially. Get crosses in. You seem a bit tired, don't they? They shouldn't be though. I know there's not a huge amount of time between games, but they shouldn't look too tired. Another corner, header going over. Next week you're going to be in Paris, Ali. What are you going there for? Just an holiday? Anything planned? And you're currently alternating needles. Sound like Sid Vicious. In other news, I've been listening to Viv Albertine's audiobook, in which he talks about taking heroin with Johnny Thunders from the New York Dolls. Sid Vicious is getting a lot of mentions as well. Lots of sharing of needles. Brilliant book, very, very warts and all on. Kirsty, you burned the sausage rolls again. What is going on? Pilots are on strike with Aer Lingus. What's that about? Seems the entire aviation industry is about 3 or 4 days away from going bust. Right, you don't know why you forgot them, even though you were sitting in the kitchen at the time. Terrible behaviour. Summer camp with Jimmy next week. Fantastic, Joey. Good stuff. And then the week after the Virgin Islands. That sounds amazing. I am presuming I'm about 9 months behind on the stream here. Yeah, Cody Gakpo. Good strike. Goalkeeper should not be getting beat at his near post though. You are way ahead of me on the stream. Definitely way ahead of me. (1-0) Netherlands, yeah. Just seeing if there's any kind of VAR involved, because they always seem to do that, don't they? No, you can't. Yeah, you can't be getting beat at your near post, lad. Awful goalkeeping. Cut in well on the left-hand side onto his right foot. Smashed one at the near post, but Romanian goalkeeper will be absolutely devastated with that. You do not get beat at your near post. If he goes across you and hits the far post, then fair enough, but no. But, doesn't matter. 1-0 Nederland. Had you knock one wide? Trying to do the same. Tomash, Tommy to, how you doing? Tom Bowler. (1-0 Nederland. The shirt has brought luck. Thomas. This Dutch team never looks the same without Frenkie de Jong. There's the huge bit of that jigsaw that's missing with him not being there. Someone who can really control the game. Come on. Yeah, go on. Again, getting in down this right-hand side. This is how easy it is. See what works and carry on doing it. Eventually, the full-back will end up getting yellow carded, sent off, or just hacking people down. Keep on keeping on, man. Keep on keeping strong. Corner for Holland, go on. Goal kick to Romania. Tom. Yes, you called his name and he appeared, like Mr. Ben and the shopkeeper. Jordi Klaassen missing as well. He is, but Frenkie de Jong is an absolutely incredible footballer. Don't think he ever gets the credit he deserves. So smart at what he does. Good runner with the ball. He can go past people. Very, very good footballing brain. I'll be happy with him. We couldn't afford him, like, but I'll be happy with him. Tomash, have you seen Jimmy Anderson today? He's been having a bowl, hasn't he? Oh, Romania with an opportunity. There's goals in this if both teams just carry on overlapping the fullback, keep getting crosses in, pull them back to the penalty spot like that. There will be goals in it. Football is an easy game tactically at times. Don't need to rewrite everything. Do what works. Carry on doing what works. Who's the player in the hairnet? That is Jonas Hadji. for Romania. He got a bang on his head earlier, so he must have a bit of a cut by the look of it. Well, he looks like a cut anyway. That's one for the Dutch people. Jordi Klaassen, proper Ajax. It is Jordi Klaassen, isn't it? Didn't he play for Feyenoord for years? He was at Southampton as well. Came here with a big reputation and then got bullied off the park every week. Couldn't deal with it. Skybet, our friends here in the chat, and my affiliation means you're happy to see Dutch success. Good to hear it. But having been a couple of times, you're very fond of Romania. Whereabouts have you been in Romania? And why? Although it has got a good reputation, hasn't it? For people who have travelled there, seem to have liked it. Go down the sides again. Denzel, big Dens. Just going for the corner, is it? Yep, going for the corner. Another shot that looked like it was heading on target by Reinders. Good closing down by the Romanians though. Got himself in front of it. Yes, in the alternative reality, Georgie Hadji comes to Everton and we win the lot in the 90s because Howard Kendall was desperate to sign him. And every single season he was about to sign, but never did. Oh, free-headed at the back post. Knocked it into the side net. You've got to hit that on target, lad. Stefan de Vrij, man, you've got to hit that on target, mate. I know there was someone in front of him, but you've got to get a full head, bang it in. Been keeping an eye on Jimmy today, genius at work. Was it 10 overs, 2 maidens, 6 wickets for 19 runs? Unfucking believable. Oh, you mean Davy Klaassen? With a K, not a C. Yeah, Davy Klaassen. He was with Everton, and again, he wasn't ready for the Premier League. Looked like a little kid. He was completely out of his depth. And then was it Wolfsburg he went to? Started playing fantastic. Dragusin, what an absolutely fantastic challenge that is on Memphis. Great tackle, lad. I love seeing that. Get your foot in. Esther, you're getting old. No, you're not, behave. Have you been to the northeast? Pietra Niemt. A couple of summers volunteering in an orphanage. Oh, mate, that's good. You deserve props for that, I think, as the rappers say. I can't talk street. I just look like a fucking idiot, don't I? Got to be a free kick on. Bergwijn is definitely getting a bit of success here, as is Dumfries down that right hand side. Carry on doing it, man. Carry on doing it. Down the channels, down the outside. Just keep running them. Keep running them. This is looking like it would be absolutely ideal for the likes of Wout Weghorst to play him up front. Get the lads down the sides. Keep on pinging balls in. Pinging. We need more pinging going on. There's goals in this for the Dutch. Saying that, there's also goals for the Romanians because they look shite at the back. Finished on 7 for 35. I was going to say great effort, but he's one of the greatest bowlers in the history of cricket, so just another day at the office. In Puerto de la South for our Jimbo. It must be so hard but rewarding. It must be really difficult bowling that much. It really rewarding getting 7 wickets for 35 though. Or did you mean our Tom Bowler volunteering in the orphanage? Getting down the right hand side. It's open constantly. Come on, Denzel, lad, pick the right person out. This is straightforward. Get it down the flanks, and if you're a forward, keep watching, keep watching. Try and get off the shoulder of your man, head for the penalty spot, and the ball should be pinging back to you. Loads of pinging. Should be coming in constantly. I will be screaming at my wingers on this. Every time you get the ball, head for the penalty spot, smash into the penalty spot. I will be there, arriving at pace. Corner, go on. You meant I know you meant the volunteering. I was pulling your pigtails. That's all I was doing. 7:35, 42 years. Must be something in the water in Burnley. Everyone looks dead young and looks like models and things, don't they, Louise? Do you want to flirt with that, love? Kirsty, you've done that before as well, have you? Kirsty, have you done volunteering before, or have you played cricket for Lancashire? We need to know this. Very rewarding, I bet it was. Anyone heard of the Portsmouth goalie from yonks ago? 1880s, AC Smith? I haven't. Angie, how you doing? How's things? How you feeling today? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, almost an own goal. How many times do I need to say the same thing? It's over and over and over again, the same. Just down the wings, or that time, playing it through the channel to the wing. It's there, open constantly. This time you've got Hadji. What's Hadji doing on the left, sort of left wing back role? It's no good. There are more goals in this. Keep going, lads, keep going. Powerwolf. Sound like a gladiator. Header? No. If the Dutch don't win this, it's ridiculous. They're getting so many opportunities. Romanian player doesn't look happy here, waving his arms all over the place. Looks like he might have injury to the sternum. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh, nasty collision there. Full weight. Ginger Fox. Grab a coffee, we'll talk. No header for Depay because the stupid headband. He needs to get rid of it. Just saying we're being linked with him. Everton are being linked with Depay. It's not going to go down well with the Everton Dars. Look at the state of that, the Pizzle, whatever his name is, that fucking stupid headband on. He was the first goalie and founder member of the club, otherwise known as Arthur Conan Doyle. What? Say what? Nathan Lyon now getting in on the action in Puerta de la South. The one and only Nathan Lyon. What a bowler he is as well. We stand a good chance of winning games this season with them two playing. Powerwolf could be your dogging name, it could be. That's a really good dogging name, that one. You lost the volunteering job because the manager was pocketing cash. Repulsive. Should have chinned them, la. You might add you didn't like to argue because it doesn't solve anything. It doesn't really, does it? Might make you feel a little bit better in yourself, but doesn't normally solve anything anyway. Very little does go down well with the Everton Dars. Yeah, the last player that met complete Dar approval will be Gareth Barry. Sensible hair, a nice parting, no tattoos, black boots, no piercings, no stupid goal celebrations. He is the archetypal Everton Dar player. Plus the fact that he's absolutely superb helps. Some history of goalkeeping authors. Albert Camus was indeed a goalkeeper. There might be something very philosophical, mightn't there, about being a goalkeeper. You've got plenty of time to ponder what's happening. And life itself is being played out in front of you. To save or not to save and stuff like that. I save, therefore I am. For what is a man? What is his purpose in life, if not to tip free kicks over the bar? Ali getting a snacky gin. Too much of a poser he is. And I can understand if you've got an image to uphold and you sell based on that image. But even so, just get on with the game. Fucking headbands. There's only one player that should, or two players that should play with headbands. Steve Foster of Brighton and Eric Young of Wimbledon. Anything else, I'm not having. Just not having it. I'm Everton Daring. I'm not having it. And you're looking for your dad's watch. You know you had it with your jewellery and it's gone. Oh, let's hope your ex didn't. That's a horrible thing if he has. Bastard. Ginger's crossed, you find it. Dutch are getting a grip of this game now. Early on in the half, the Romanians were having chances, but no, really got a grip of the game. Good to see. Well, if you're Dutch or a fan of the Dutch. Oh, Depay. Oh, good ball in from Ake into the box. Depay, good first touch, but well defended, let's be fair. Nice movement. That's it. If you know that the ball's going to come in, you will start to make those runs. And he did. And he did. And it did. Ali's shouting for Domingo like a Spanish plumber who's sick of working overtime. Louise, you only know that because of an interest in the man. It's a good fact though. I like that. As facts go, it's a good one. It's up there. Come on, have a shot. Have a shot. Simons with the Rabona. Why can't you use your left foot, you absolute knob? I hate the Rabona. That's just people who can't use their other foot contorting themselves into a stupid position to try and get the ball in. Just use your left foot and get a skinhead instead of the cornrows. You find the wedding pics and the beautiful cake topper. Oh, I save, therefore I am. Picker's autobiography. Yeah, plenty of philosophy with him. It's uncomplicated, but it's a philosophy. I think his philosophy is just get the rave on, isn't it? He goes to sleep listening to hardcore techno. Tom Davis, I skate, therefore I am. Tom Davis, being a very, very odd person he is now making a business out of recycling chopsticks. True story. Powerwolf gonna go apeshit on him, is right. You've been to houses with cats and dogs today, and Domingo is going slightly perplexed. What's going on here? Why do you smell of dog anus, father? Do cats call people father? I don't know, I don't speak cat. New snack table will be here by the next match. It should be, if AI plays ball. Pick for your save so I can rave. Get the save on. He fucking loves it. Anyone wants tea? Yes, please. Tomasz, are you sure they're in Magaluf, or did he not just say I'm in Magul, love? Because he could be just down the road. Like, I think he calls you father, but in a proper full-on father. Like Matt Berry in the IT crowd. Father. Yep, there you go. Matt Berry voice. Get the save on. It's got to be copyrighted. He will have to make that his autobiography. He'll do something stupid, only like England's #1. No, get the save on. Memphis tried to score directly from a out swinging corner. Oh, piggly ding, piggly ding. We just had a piggly ding. Who wants to work now that Kirsty's finished? I love this piggly ding. I wonder if I can change it to something else. I don't want to, but I could. I suppose, couldn't I? If it's allowed. I'll look at half time and see if it's available. There's English tea and green tea. Choose whichever teapot you like. Is there any Earl Grey for the poets amongst us? Stick you there gently. Oh, I thought. Oh, Angie's up next then. That Ali got in there first. That's fine. We don't mind having a queue of people willing to work. Kirsty, you can't find a coffee. Oh, is it? Go on, have a shot, lad, go on. Oh, man. Xavi Simons should have scored. Proper crybaby face, absolutely. Romanians letting themselves down here. Very slapdash. That's slapdash, that defending, slapdash. He's got to be able to get a shot on target from there. That's what we in the football trade refer to as being piss poor. Just hit it first time, you don't need to piss around with it. getting it stuck between your feet, and even then, losing your balance and knocking it wide. That's awful. It's it first time. Back of the net. Boom. Classic Kirk. And he's having a dance on the bar. Yeah, Fox and Wolf is too much for us to handle at the moment. Sorry, just started the timer. You work until Piggly Ding, at which point we swap. There's a banner there which says Romania Ale, I think it's pronounced. But it just says Romania Ale. Good advert for me, to be honest. Or it would have been. Louise, you like that goalie's kit, Aqua? You don't get very many Aqua kits, do you? Although Chelsea had an away kit in that colour back in the 80s, 85 I think it was. I seem to remember them playing at Goodison wearing that colour kit. Reminded me of Fairy Liquid for some reason. Oh, Romanians on the attack. Shot on target. Van Dijk being a dick yet again. Dick Van Dijk. Very poor indeed. Very poor. A glass of fizz. Ooh, go on. Getting the fizz on the go. Fruit smoothie. And a pint. There you go. Pint for Esther. That's more like it. Decorator's bean. What colour did you choose in the end, Louise? What did you go for? Or have they been and you still couldn't decide on the colour, so they've gone home in a huff? A double Bushmills. Got that right this time, didn't I? And a cold Diet Coke. From Fox to Wolf. Yeah, what colour blue? Dabba-dee, dabba-die. Fox and Wolf. Good name for a pub. There's a pub in Southport called the Fox and Goose. Used to do lots of live music and plenty of bikers in there and things. Good place. I used to like that place. I used to go there a lot after me and the ex split up. She used to go to work on a Wednesday night, and I'd go round to her flat and keep an eye on Jess. So I keep on telling Jess I used to babysit her. You can't babysit me. You're my dad. She said, I know, but I didn't like you back then. Actually, I don't even like you now, so it's still babysitting. I hate you, Dad. Should have specified a fruit. No, put them all in there. A proper full-on fruit smoothie. That's 96 of your 5 a day in there. Yep, half time. There you go. Loo time. Burgers and hot dogs. Grab a hot dog, grab a coffee, we'll have a talk. light blue and mid blue. The ceiling is white hot. What? Couldn't bring yourself to order wedding veil. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Why? How can white be hot? I know white is hot, but when it comes to paint, how can it be white hot? Just fucking white, innit? Why did that just make you think of the pub called the Doghouse? Because I was in the doghouse at the end of it. Burger and a hot dog. Get on it, get on it. Oh, man. It's very overcast. Very overcast. Poor Ingles for Angie. Poor Ingles, there you go. Help yourself. We have all the tastes, all the flavours. We got it going on. Right, I need to do something now. I'm gonna do a test while we're live on air. Right, I've got it. I've just fixed something. I have just worked something out. Oh, and the sound. The piggly ding is called Connect. But I can choose any sound I want for the alarm. I've learned things live on screen. How marvellous is that? No good with colours. You can't tell the difference between elephant breath, rhino fart and ostrich whisper. It's all grey to me. I know that feeling. Like petrol white, that kind of stuff. It was like you said to the decorator, that's not white, it's linen. Oh, controversial. Trying to pass off linen as white. Did you pimp slap him? You know, a little bit of talcum powder in the hand so it hurts more. They're on the pool table because you throw out the old snack table to the dogging area with a gazebo over it. I like gazebos. Lions love to eat them, don't they? That's what they are, aren't they? Those sort of big wildebeest with thin legs. They're gazebos, aren't they? The colour chart had 6 colours of black. You have to get the right colour black, otherwise it doesn't look right. I was getting pens, touch-up pens for my car, and it has to be obsidian black, because otherwise it doesn't look right. Apparently, you know what I mean. What shade of black is it? Fucking black. You're wearing a hazmat suit for safety. Well done. Don't be going anywhere near that table without your inoculations. Just showing you the Fry's headed again. He has got to score that. Don't go for the near post. Knock it back. The keeper's coming that way anyway. Knock it back where he's come from. Dutch should be at least 3 or 4-0 up here. Do you hear me? Jet black, midnight black, Frank black. Frank black, I'll go for that, yeah. Obsidian black, Jack black and black Jack. Black Francis is also Frank black, isn't he? I like the Pixies. Work would be fine if it wasn't for the paperwork and meetings. Exactly. I'm with you 100% on that one. Yes, according to the decorator in the family, black and white aren't colours, they're shades. That is 100% correct. And also purple doesn't exist. It's not green. We be spitting truths today. Because white is made up of all the other colours combined, isn't it? What's black made up of? None of the colours. Is that how it works? You do like blackjacks, but you haven't had them in donkey's years. Get on them, man. Gazebo looks like it's going to blow away or fall down at any moment. That's because all the doggers have been leaning against it. It's not good. Thought you finished with paperwork when you left school. Not a chance. In some jobs, that's all you do. Permanent bloody paperwork constantly. Gazebo from from Chopin. Nice. So is grey a shade? Yeah, Ali was telling you something about there being 50 different shades. There was handcuffs involved. Yeah, to me it's petrol black, it is. Absolute petrol black. There's petrol black and petrol white, and they're just shades. Maybe that's where white hot comes from. Petrol white. Isn't white just all the colours? It is. If you combine every colour together, it makes white. Which is why, if you put white light into a prism, all the colours come out the other end. A la Dark Side of the Moon cover. Bad light in Southport. Studio light. This studio light would work. And it didn't come from L'Oreal or wherever it was. That is a fairly bright light. On 25% at the moment, and it's blinding me. I'm going for a different look today with the lights as well. I hope you noticed there's a bit more orange on that side. The blue's still there, but it's from a different light. A smaller light. I think it's worked wonders. It's me rim lights, you see, to bring me out of the background. Ali, you've never heard of 50 Shades? Come on, give us a break, will you? 50 Shades is terrible in every way. I've never seen it, never read it. Used to see people reading it. Used to see women reading it on the train, looking very uncomfortable. So it must have worked for them. The ones on the train, that is. Agreed, Kirsty doesn't like it either. Metal goes white hot when you get it to a high enough temperature. It does. And of course, if you have a look at planets, stars and things like that, the stars themselves, a white dwarf is hotter than a red dwarf or a red giant. Red is not as hot as white or blue. Heard of 40 Shades of Green? You live in Ireland, of course you do. Your back garden's 40 Shades of Green at least. One shade of ginger. No, there's more than one shade of ginger. There's ginger and then there's Ali. Where you look at your fucking ginger. Don't hurt your brain. Too late, my brain's already hurt. The gazebo has fallen down. We repeat, the gazebo has fallen down. Kirsty's got a hammer. I repeat, this is not a drill. When actually she needs a drill. Don't know if YouTube let you write that here. What was you write? All I can see now is message retracted. Grab a pack for your barbecue meal, go on. Yep, nice to see you. Nice. Oh, Saturday, England, Switzerland's on BBC. Marvelous. That's the only game on Saturday, isn't it? Which means I should be able to watch that, have a chilled evening, maybe have a bit of a nap before taking the folks to the airport. I am definitely recording that though. The trip. I'm trying to think, it's going to be 35 to 45 minutes, I think, that time of the morning. I may have to make some more music. Some more AI music. Ali, you watched some of the first one, but then, nope, no more. How do we watch the first 15 minutes and left the theatre to drink wine? That sounds very much like my kind of deal, that one. 15 minutes of anything, if you don't like it, just go and disappear and drink wine instead. White is void of colours, black is all the colours together. I thought it was the other way round. Ah. Drapes and the other stuff. Alright. I don't know. I don't get all this stuff with YouTube. There's people going mad, not saying things. Talking about people being unalived. Why? Well, because YouTube will demonetise me. Really? What happens if you do Mr. Brightside? Who wrote that? Who sang that? The Unalivers. Can't you do that? No. Adamski and Seal. No. You're allowed to say these words. I just think some of these big monetised channels are a little bit too daft about it. So protective over the money. Standard sandwiches with a few others thrown in. The deer silence. Yes, I do know. I do know that one. I'm aware of that. Ali Son. Yeah. Black's void of light and all the colours are white together. How do you only have brilliant ideas once in a while? Not having that at all. I'm sure you'd have them all the time. And you've never seen 50 Shades of Grey? It would make an original Halloween costume. Get a black sweatsuit, go to the paint store and get 50 grey swatches and staple them all to the seat. That could work. Yep, Angie, the reason why we think this, and the reason why we believe this to be true is because the Pink Floyd album cover, white light in, prism, all lights out. You've got a million original and easy Halloween costume ideas. I'll just wear my normal clothes and go as an off-duty policeman. There you go. Sorted. So it's getting turned down. I can't be arsed listening to people chatting shite about a game I've just watched. Or half of a game I've just watched anyway. Tombola. He walked out of the cinema once. De Niro and Jennifer Lawrence film Joy. So it didn't bring much joy to you, did it? Kirsty, you were watching something and the person was painting with the darkest black that has now been invented. Is that the kind of... There's a name for it, isn't there? It absorbs colour and light more than any other shade of black. And if you see cars in that colour, in that paint, it looks bizarre. You saw a dreadful amateur Shakespeare that you sidled out of at the interval. Did you exit stage left? Are you going to go on a lad's hollybops? Lads' holidays, man. I can't think of anything worse. Angers loves Halloween. Celebrate the entire month of October. Yep. Not as big a thing over here. Although they're trying their best to make it as big because obviously Dwayne Eddies are there to be made. Keane at the Mountford Hall at Liverpool Uni. To be fair, I don't think I could even walk into that place with them playing. What do you miss? You missed it all. Halloween's the best time of year. You get to scare kids and get away with it. All year you can get to scare kids and get away with it. As long as you work for the BBC. You would have been back earlier, Mandy, but bin discussion in the close. Ooh, is there any scandal? Are you going to form some kind of committee to have a go at them? Like the Sons of Glendower, but against the bin men. Get someone in charge, like, yes, I'm a bin loading. Get them to kick off with them. Hedwig, you don't have Halloween, do you? It looks fun. It does, but it's also a pain in the arse. People knocking on your door constantly. Yes, Angie, you would love the area in which Louise lives. The Pendle Witch Trials. Like Salem, but with a northern English accent. Salem, Pendle Witch Trials. I reckon these are fucking witch. Oh, pain. That does look painful. You have heard of that. You have to get Dan and Av to do that one. Very, very interesting. Yeah, Mandy is the binfluencer. You think it cause trouble? Leave notes, post-it notes on the bins for the bin men. Call them every bastard under the sun. Even though it's not their fault. Should still do it anyway. Oh, cross in for the Romanians. Good opportunity. The one that never knocks. Your old woman's dream is to be the old cat woman that scares the neighbourhood children. Everywhere's got one. Even before the Simpsons, everywhere had one. That's a good thing to be. Everywhere needs one as well. That one where when you walk past the house, everyone speeds up, no matter how tough you think you are as a kid. You're given a sticker to put on the bin you want to keep. Get the same stickers made somewhere, get them printed and just stick them on every single bin. See what happens. Yeah, you've got the begging evenings on St Martin. No scaring the kids. Where's the screen chat? We do not know. It's open. It's not hidden. It's there. For some strange reason, Botrix is being an absolute bellend. See if we can scare it into coming back on, but it's not working. It does this occasionally. And makes me look amateur hour. Honest, it's that makes me look amateur. Esther, you don't like St Martin either. Anybody who didn't use the sticker is now binless. I've heard of Sleepless in Seattle. Binless in Rill. I'd rather watch that, to be honest. Right, I'm on the telly while you sort your tea. No worries. Enjoy your kuchen. Oh, there you go. Have a virtual Halloween costume party. Everyone invited. No trick or treaters. And you can get people all dressed up to appear on a panel. Just to suddenly pop up. No chat on the screen, man. It's bang out of order. Are you out, Tom? Yes. Out until you're back in. You've got to tell us if you're out or in. Oh, tweeted a picture. Tweedly dee. Tweetly dee. Tweetly dee. There we go. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Have a look at that. That's the Match Hatch and Domingo live action. Aren't we loving that? Just replying, sorry. There's our Domingo. It's a date, everyone. Good stuff, let us know. The date and the time. I think we can understand which date it is, to be honest with you, Angie. Yes, I think the times might be slightly different, but the date, I think we know. Inish. It's in Scotland, isn't it? Inishmore. Or is it Ireland? Are we going for that one? I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree. I loved it at Lake Isle of Innisfree. Kirsty's definitely dressing up for that. Kirsty's not scared of dressing up, are you? And you start planning. Get yourself a whiteboard. Every one of us should have a whiteboard. Always keep one to hand. I've got 2 of them and neither of them are to hand. Because that's how much of a tit I am. He is a big fine lad, isn't he? Our Domingo. Kirsty, you'll be joining from Italy. It's a global phenomenon, this, isn't it? I am the cat whisperer now, yes. 31st of October it is. Definitely. This is also, I've got a few female friends whose birthdays are on 31st of October. And every single one of them gets called a witch. You're not funny. Well, why are you laughing? Fucking hate you. No, you don't. And you last year you dressed up as the bride of Frankenstein in your old wedding dress before you cut her up and made the train into a Christmas tree skirt. I love that. Proper. Slice it up. Did you use overhand knife technique as well? Fucking get in there, you bastard, you. You're leaving on the 29th and coming back on the 4th of November. That's my mate's birthday, that. Eddie, I've mentioned him before on here. 4th of November. And I remember, oh, Dutch, go on. Oh, how's that stayed out? Like fucking pinball in there. Memphis almost scored. Yeah, I remember my mate's birthday because remember the 4th of November, which is not what it is. It's the 5th, isn't it? But that's how I remember it. Looks like Garfield, he does. Does he like lasagna though? I don't think any cats like lasagna. I think we've been lied to. Garfield, you are a lying heap of shit. There you go, I've said it. Yes, it's October the 31st. November the 1st is Dia del Muerte, Day of the Dead. If anyone's interested, of course, we have Horace Day of the Dead masks, Sugar Skull masks, on the t-shirts, on the merch. I love me Horace Sugar Skull t-shirt. You've got 3 whiteboards on the go, Manly. Aren't they great? Plus you can draw a cock and balls on them whenever you feel like and start shouting, throwing them through the window at people. Oh, fuck off. Now you know what I do when I'm trying to write Kipper's little quips and things. Kirsty will be wearing a top hat, I can imagine. Very Alice in Wonderland. Or Alice in Sunderland, sorry. Nah, not a push. Get up, lad. It'll be checked by VAR, but Dens, get up, mate, get up. Don't be throwing yourself to the floor. It's not the life of Brian, this, you know. Not enough in there. It's a Thursday, yeah. Would that be okay, or should you do it the weekend after? Start it on the Thursday and work all the way through the weekend. Have the entire week. Halloween. Call it Halloween. There you go. 7 days of celebration. Kirsty's wearing it on the plane there and back. If you do, pictures need to be done. I'm not just taking your word for it. We need to see it. Put it everywhere. You have Allerheiligen, All Saints on November the 1st. Oh, staff's timed out. Angie's behind the bar now. And Allerzeelen, All Souls, yeah. Thursday's fine, you're off work the next day. Dr. Martin's maybe, yes. All 3 days. The week, definitely do the entire week. Have Halloween. Just live stream the entire week. Love to paint sugar skulls. I like them. I love the fact that I was able to make one for Horace. So it's a bear-shaped sugar skull. I do occasionally wear the t-shirt on here. It come out really well. And the printing looks brilliant. It's really, really intricate, but I love it. I do love it. I do so love it. Where is it? Let's have a look. See if I can find it for you. That's the Horace death mask. And it does look great on a t-shirt, by the way. Not that I'm trying to push merch, but it does look great. There you go. Pin messages for the merch. If you want one of those t-shirts, they do look superb. Or superb, if you're Bugs Bunny. Superb. Your friend's birthday is 9/11 and you did once miss it thinking it was in November, because 9/11 is the 9th of November to everybody in the entire world apart from US, so yeah, it does get slightly confusing. 420 doesn't mean much to either, or us either. The 4th day of the 20th month. What? Yeah, as long as it involves wine and beer and spooky stuff. To be honest, that just sounds like a normal night in Kirsty's, doesn't it? As well as they having the lovely smoke effect by the burning sausage rolls in the kitchen. Yep, there you go. You got a whiteboard with a calendar on it, trying to get organised, but you usually draw penises on it. Angie, I'm telling you now, and everyone else in the chat, get a whiteboard, but you will end up drawing penises on it. Don't know what it is. If it's elemental, does this come back to us being hunter-gatherers? Oh, good effort. Hackpo again. Keeper made sure he got there this time at his near post. Spookylicious, yep. Weird and spooky stuff. You've got a sugar skull on your leg, the tattoo. Oh, very nice. Got a layover in Zurich on the way back. That's a hell of a trip, that one, isn't it? Zurich. Go and see if you can see the gnomes. Yep. I'm full of great ideas. Honest. You've seen me wearing it. I think it looks fantastic. I really do. It looks better in person as well. When I see it hung up, they print it quite well, I'll be honest. I'm pleased with that one. Got loads of old carnival costumes. There's got to be a witch in there somewhere. You would think so. Sequins and feathers on the carnival costumes. The one and only time I got dressed up for carnival, there was no sequins or feathers involved. I was dressed as a farmer with a little stupid pencil moustache on my face. 420 was the time. It is a hell of a time to forget, apparently. Mandy wants a massive, I have to be careful shouting that, cocktail. A whiteboard is a great place for penises, definitely. They translate very well onto them, I find. It's a satisfying draw. You haven't drawn a single pic on any of your whiteboards. Why have you not? Mandy, what are you missing out on here? Come on. You work on addiction medicine for 19 years and only learned what 420 means this year. Mad, isn't it? Who cares to go hunting for a Volpertinger and film it? There you go. That can be an actual video rather than just a live. And then do a live about what you found while you were there afterwards. All right, they're full of to-do lists, my to-do lists and knitting info. Fair enough. But I would have thought if it was down to having my to-do lists, there would be a penis on there anyway. Like, I'm fucking sick of writing this down for him. Oh, come on. Oh, good effort. Good save. Gakpo's having a real go here. At least he's getting shots in. Good save by the keeper on. Dutch look dangerous. Come on. Get another magnet from another country as well. Good stuff. Well, that's what we like to see. Yeah, Dutch Carnival is February. It is not Brazilian. Try going to the Netherlands in February. You will not be wearing skimpy outfits with sequins on. I'm telling you that now. No chance whatsoever. Oh, goal. Go on. Is that? No offside. Go on. No offside. Please, no offside. Gakpo again. Headed down into the box. Causing trouble with these crosses. Is there a VAR check on this though? Go on, show it again. Nah, he's offside. This is not going to count. This will not count. Yeah. Buitenspel. 1-0 Dutch. 2 years clean from fentanyl. Weaned yourself off them after being on for 13 years. Advice to anyone out there, you should not be on any medication for that amount of time. Definitely not. Yeah, fantastic. Very hard thing to do. You should be proud of yourself with that. Offside, unfortunate, but a great sign for the Dutch that keep on getting that ball into the box. You will get more chances. There will be more goals. Come on. Hup, Holland, hup. Still getting withdrawal symptoms when you get tired or stressed. And I suppose the last couple of days kind of been good for you as well. Got to be strong though, haven't you? Got to be strong. Yeah, and absolutely everything like that does get better over time. The longer it goes, not the easier it becomes, but the more manageable it will become. Good stuff. Definitely should be very proud of yourself. We're proud of you. You know, even after all that yesterday, you declined. That's a fantastic sign, that. And a sign in yourself that you don't want to use them as a crutch anymore. Great stuff. Louise, you've been on meds for 27 years. What? What meds are you on? Come on. And ice cream isn't a med, by the way. Oh. Yeah, it definitely shows a lot of strength doing that. I have, of course, been on antihistamines for 30 odd years. So, yeah. Louise, I apologise. That's a stupid thing for me to say. If you're on meds, you're on meds, aren't you? But stuff that you don't necessarily need is the thing I was probably on about. Do people really need prescription painkillers that much? And if you do, is there not anything else that needs to be done rather than just relying on the painkillers? It's horrible being in a situation like this nowadays where there's so much money to be made that just these companies are pushing these things whether you need them or not. And it's funny seeing the opioid crisis from a UK perspective and just seeing that Americans can walk into the doctors and say, I want this, and the doctor will give it to them. Whereas in the UK, you go to the doctor and tell them what your symptoms are, and they will say, well, you need this. You don't go and ask for anything. Imagine walking into a UK doctor's, right, I want this and I want that. No, not having that. I will tell you what you're allowed to have. And you will come back in 6 months and we'll do a review. And we'll keep on reviewing it. You're not getting hooked on it just because it makes money for a big corporation. No siree, Bob. Meds to combat your arthritis symptoms. Right, well, I suppose arthritis is not something we've managed to fix, is it? Know what I mean? Did I get the hay band? It is on order. Has not arrived yet. Oh, the pie. Free kick under the wall. Just went wide. The Dutch, if they do not get another goal, they might live to regret this. Under the wall, man. Just wide. Inches. Some medication should be better used for life yet. Our bodies fail us sometimes, they don't. As long as the positive effects are stronger than the side effects, absolutely. Ah, man. Keep on moving, take the new meds, there you go. Meloxicam and gabapentin. I think my dad has gabapentin. Depay, useless. That was good effort, that though, to be fair. Very good effort. Very sneaky. They are helping, good stuff. Say hey band, I say hey me band. They keep it bubbling under. If you have a flare up now, they offer you chemo drugs as an infusion. What? Not surprised you're trying to avoid those. Fucking hell, man. I seen how my sister got with all that. Just horrific. I mean, obviously they help, but not good. If you can avoid stuff like that, it's definitely not good. What the bleeding hell? keep getting added to stupid WhatsApp groups. I'm sick of this now. Why are people adding me to a group? I don't want to be part of their group. Yeah, Depay's not getting away with that. Just threw someone to the floor. Threw him to the floor. Did you ever on methotrexate? That's what they had you on, saying you had psoriatic arthritis. You got really sick, man. Didn't have that at all. Osteoarthritis. Mad, isn't it? But they'll quite happily throw you on anything. And there's me moaning about my antihistamines and me pregabalin. And me multivitamin. That's all I take of a morning, that now. 3 bloody pills. A vitamin, an antihistamine, and me one little strokey tablet. Doctor was lying in his pockets. That's the problem, isn't it? You can't trust. You should be able to trust doctors implicitly that what they're doing is the best for you. Big pharma are horrible, and it's being done deliberately, getting people hooked on stuff they shouldn't be, just to make money for already very, very rich corporations. Bang out of Voda. Fibro, which you also have. Oh, what a pain that is. Long COVID, ME, CFS, even people with breast implants all have very similar symptoms due to the immune system fighting your body. So it could be absolutely anything, and they haven't got a clue what it is. Got to keep on checking for everything. Well, I suppose breast implants can be crossed off if you haven't got them. But ME, long COVID, cystic fibrosis stuff. Man, fibro. It's difficult to find out, isn't it? Someone will make a mint if they can cure those, but they won't, because that cure will not be allowed to be handed to people. If you can produce one pill that cures something, then you don't need to produce 20 pills that people take constantly over and over again. They don't like it. They hate it. It's all just that. Subscription-based health. That's what it is, isn't it? Don't want to cure anyone. Want them coming back to us every single month, spending more money. Fuckers. Yeah, are doctors allowed to take gifts or payments from others than their employers? Not here, not in the EU, but they are over there, aren't they? And that's the way it's going to be in the UK in probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years. It'll be exactly the same. We're going down the same route. Yeah, you can't even accept a pen from a pharmaceutical company. It's stupid. I've said this before, haven't I? I work for a government department, and someone bought me a massive Easter egg as a thank you for helping them out, and I wasn't allowed to accept it, because that could be seen as being a bribe to help them out. Fucking Easter egg, I'm not allowed to have that. And yet doctors over there are taking huge amounts of money in kickbacks. Yeah, misdiagnosed you on purpose so you can put you on all kinds of meds. Stupid, isn't it? Should be illegal for healthcare employers to be paid per consult or per prescription. It should not be allowed at all. It's a conflict of interest. And the Hippocratic Oath just seems to go out the window, doesn't it? to bring the doctor's offices lunch when they go there. It's stupid, man, isn't it? They're on hydroxychloroquine. Is that the one that Trump was saying cures everything? Is that the famous one? Methotrexate. Rumbarber. Rituximab. Oh, man. Azathioprim. All stopped working after a couple of years. Does the body just get used to it constantly? Do you have to go from one, have that for a year, then try another one for a year, and then another one for a year, go through 4 or 5, then go back to the start? Because the body will get used to the same thing over and over again, won't it? Hypocritical oath isn't taken anymore because it forbids doctors to cut into a body. What? So about this thing about always trying to help the patient, because I mean, giving them stuff that they don't need just to make money is not helping the patient. Bastards. This is why, as much as communism would be great for the world, it would never ever work. Man's inherent greed. All you need to do is read Animal Farm by George Orwell. With that famous phrase when the pigs started taking over. We are all equal, but some are more equal than others, which is a fantastic phrase and shows you why it wouldn't work. But capitalism needs to go as well. You can't have companies having more rights than people. Stupid. No good. Yeah, the anti-malaria tablets. You know, man. He wanted them, didn't he, for everybody, or people to start inhaling bleach and shit like that. Been on so many meds to help with the migraines. So they got these ones now, but they're also used for blood pressure. Is there anything that actually works for migraines? Now, I used to get them all the time until I stopped. I stopped drinking milk and eating loads of chocolate. Stopped them then. I still eat chocolate now, but not huge amounts of it, and certainly don't drink cow milk anymore. Oh no. Oh! Romanians tried to clear it out of defence and it hit Xavi Simons and just went wide, man. You found my soft spot for pronunciations, bombard me with medical names, medicine names. No, no, no. I haven't done too bad there, to be honest, have I? That was a good effort. Now, my soft spot is not medical names and medicine names. It's fucking Welsh and Irish names, isn't it? Welsh and Irish words. I can do Irwyddfa and Eryri, but apart from that, I am absolutely bollocksed. Stopped using shampoo years ago, now I just use water and twice a week conditioner. Of course, the body in itself cleans its own hair if you leave it, because the oils clean it. But not many people do that. But yet water, conditioner twice a week, your hair is so much better. But we are, if you pardon the expression, we are conditioned into believing you have to do things a certain way because that's just what we're told, isn't it? You have to use shampoo this many times a week. We have to use this many times a week. And you might know, how many times do you have to have your car serviced? How many thousand miles is it? It's something stupid. It's like getting your car serviced every 3 or 4 bloody weeks. Oh, another opportunity for the Dutch. Wide again. With Brits, you're expected to service your car once a year or around 11 or 12,000 miles. And Americans apparently are told you have to do it every 4,000 miles, which means buying more oil, spending more money with a mechanic when you don't need to, but you are conditioned into believing that you have to. It's mad the way they do it. All about money, all about Dwayne Eddies. Right before you got these ones, your blood pressure was always low. Asked by a couple of dentists and a doctor how you are conscious, how you're walking about, Kirsty. Got to be really careful with low blood pressure. Very careful. High's bad enough. Lowers as well. You've got to be really, really on the ball with it. Ali, don't use conditioner. You don't need to. You haven't got hair. You've got spun gold, haven't you? Don't forget. Spun gold. Yeah, your body's used to it. That's the issue as well, isn't it? Got to be really careful because your body gets used to everything. Keen fate. I don't know. Make it no sense. Because your immune system is so strong, you're wondering how long your tattoo will last. Very nice. What tattoo have you got? Oh, we asked you this before, have we? I can't remember. What have you got? Where'd you get it? Where is it? Your hair looks great the day before you wash it. That is a standard thing. That also works with the Guinness term, the pipes. You know, the lines. The Guinness always tasted best the day before we clean the lines, and then the lads would start moaning. Guinness tastes like shite. Yeah, we clean the lines. When it had a little bit of build up in it. Oh, 2-0. Yeah, that didn't go out, did it? Danielle Marlin. It'll be checked, I think, to see it didn't go out for a goal kick, but 2-0. Danielle Marlin. That's how you know when it needs washing, when it looks good. As soon as it looks good, get the chemicals on it. On a good month, it was about 15. On a bad month, around 23 migraines. Now it's around 3 to 5 a month. That's still far too many, but much better than the others. Jeez. No, that stayed in. That looked like it stayed in to me. Better angle. Yeah, stayed in. 2-0. Great stuff. Good finish as well, there. Well worked. Didn't give it up. Gakpo. Great work. Fantastic stuff. Schitterende doelpunt. TH infusions kill off the T cells or B cells in your bone marrow. Oh man. Immune system strong, memory weak. So that's the side effect you get. Getting all those products being promoted as increasing your immune system. All you think is you don't need allergies and psoriasis and rheuma and all. Mad, isn't it? Prachtig. Yes, 88 prachtige grachten. There we go. Not sure about your hair. Yours is spun gold as well, though, isn't it? Yeah, your hair looks sound, lad. Looks fucking sound. Ali, no tattoos. Never thought about getting one. Never fancied it. Free kick, come on. 5 minutes and then time added on. Koeman's always got that look of a divorced man whose kids don't particularly like him. Dad, can you sell a Volvo and get something a bit sportier? We shall see. Never does. He never does. No tattoos either, had we? No. Not everyone likes them. I've been looking at possibly getting another one. Get a full-size Bears Paws sign on me back. Although I couldn't get now open at the bottom, could I? That wouldn't work. Your family almost killed you when you died. It's your choice, man. Do what you like. Thought about getting one with Timon's Ashes, but it didn't feel right to split. That's not stupid reasoning at all. That's no, absolutely not. I completely and utterly understand that one. Would have been a nice thing to do. I understand that, getting it into your system, under your skin, but absolutely 100% understand that. Again, yeah, it's a lovely idea, but can't do it. Absolutely 100% understand that one. Definitely not stupid reasoning. We're not having that. Like, Kirsty, some wouldn't talk to you for quite a while or until you grew it out. That's stupid, that. That's the thing about getting your hair done as well. It will grow back. So no matter what you do to it, it's not the final result, is it? That's not going to be your hair for the rest of your life. It will grow out. Some are class, but not on you. Some people like them, some don't. Know what I mean? Like I felt with my second one, I needed a permanent reminder of what happened to me. Just so I don't forget. I mean, I'm not going to forget ever, but, just one of those things. Don't forget and don't fall back in the same stupid routine that you had. Because look what happened last time you didn't behave yourself. Yep, already carry a piece of them with you. Absolutely. Tattooed on the heart, where no one else can see it but you. You're the only redhead in the family, and the family's always wanted a redhead. Could you not order one off Wish? Chinese must make some of them, mustn't they? Must make redheads. Somebody on the pitch. They need to get a grip of these knobheads running on the pitch. It's ruining things. Yep, Kirsty, colour your hair whichever colour you like. It's yours. You're an adult. It's not down to anyone else to tell you. Make your own decisions. Board's gone up. 4 minutes of time added on for stoppages. Yeah, don't forget to tell your anaesthetist you need extra if he doesn't realise. They should do, but you know. It's your hair, diet, whatever you want, when you want. It's yours. Yes, that manager absolutely does look like a long lost Baldwin brother. 1,000,000%. I've been trying to think who he looks like since the tournament began. He looks like someone I know. He doesn't. He looks like a Baldwin. He looks like all the Baldwins combined into one. All of the balds. He's Baldwin with an B-A-double-L. He's all the ball. Twins. Would have hated it if they carried on with the hairdressing course. Nah, they should be behind you no matter what you're doing. There is a heap of Baldwins in them. There is. Absolute heap of them. Blint in for 1 minute. He, of course, played under his father. Managed him for a while, didn't he? A case of the Blind leading the Blind. Danny Blind, what a player he was. My dad played against him. Hell of a player. That's some fantastic players back then. Wim van Hanegem is one of the ones that my dad always hated playing against. He said he was blind, he had bow legs and he couldn't run, and yet my dad never got a kick against him. It was absolutely incredible. His father was an ass, yeah. May well have been, but a fantastic player in his day. In fact, we've still got a video somewhere of him, my dad playing against him, and also, who else? Dick Advocaat, Van Basten, Rijkaard, Gullit, Koeman. Both the Koemans. Oh, here we go, 3. It is 3. They think it's all over. It is now. Daniel Marlin. Ali, you're off. Going out, not just out. Out. Enjoy yourself. Catch you later. Van Hanegem was a superb player. Genuinely, absolutely fantastic. Again, like my dad said, he didn't look like a footballer. He looked like he shouldn't have been on a pitch, and as soon as you got him on there, he was incredible. You got DS9 on the TV. Isn't that an Aston Martin? That's a DB9, isn't it? Close. You're looking at a Ferengi. The brain farts sometimes. They do sometimes. It's alright. Our Ali knows. So does our Louise. Well, there's no coming back. That is that. There you go. Done. They think it's all over. It is now. Right. Botrix is now showing an unknown error. The web server is returning an unknown error. Looks like there's a problem with Botrix. There we go. Me browser working. London Cloudflare working. Botrix Live, the host error. and your phone died, you need to borrow a charger off Kirsty. Esther off to the kitchen. Tot straks, enjoy whatever you're making. Kirsty, we do have them, some more than others, absolutely. Do a double shift for your parents. It will have to be later on because the game's just finished. This one has anyway. Romania 0, Netherlands 3. Good stuff. Dutch to win, 2+ goals, Ake 1+ tackle. Money in the bank. Cash in your back bin. Glass of Coke. Coke, get the Coke out. Oh, man. Well, it's 5 to 7. I have not eaten yet. I need to go to Tesco and buy myself something. A quick snack. I'm not just dipping me nuts in the break. I need something proper to eat. So I'm going to have to go to Tesco again, I think. You don't know where the charger is? Kirsty, that's such a surprise coming from you, not knowing where the bloody charger is. I'll tell you where you'll find it. Inside Joust. Putting your winnings on Cenk Tosun. 3 shots wide, 1 goal, one hair transplant. I should get some snacks. I did, but I need something a bit better. I need a butty or something. Something deep fried. Oh, man. I'm not overly hungry, but I could eat something like that now. Oh, man, what can I have? Do you know what I wouldn't mind, actually? The Tesco do the Chinese and the Indian selections, the snacks. Samosas, onion bhajis, and then prawn toast, spring rolls, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, imagine Joust shiting your charger out. And then walking across, as they did it, walking across the room, just a charger coming out. Horrible. Ice cold Coke for our Kirsts. Well, anyway, I'm going to go and get something to eat and prepare myself for later. Because I'm back on in an hour. Which is not going to be anywhere near as good, is it? You know what I mean? I'm keeping this on. To hell with the consequences. Anyway, so I will see you soon. But before I go, I'm going to press this button.